Am I live? Where's my remote? Hello, welcome to the channel. If you are new to the channel, my name is Neefah Nee. I'm a mother of one son. I'm also an entrepreneur. I sell lipsticks, lashes, and purses. And I got my license to sell life and health insurance. So be on the lookout for when I open that business. Also, I dabble and dabble in music. You can check out my music right here on my YouTube channel. There's a whole playlist for you. I just want to make sure my volume is on. So that's the only reason why I'm looking away. But today is Friday, so we're doing another Finance Friday. I hope y'all already talk about money. Hope y'all already talk about money. Oh, yes. The volume is on. So let's do it. Hey, everybody. Make sure you let me know where you viewing in from when you come in the building. I'm going to take this off because I might get a little hot. Okay, y'all. Yesterday was Thanksgiving. How was y'all Thanksgiving? My Thanksgiving was good. Everything is everything. So I do want to talk about a couple principles. I'm looking down at my handy dandy notebook. When I got this notebook, y'all, it's about the bag. I hope everybody pay attention. So I want to talk about a couple principles. It's 50 principles in all, but I'm only going to get to 3. But 50 principles of money you need to know to master, to become wealthy, to become rich, okay? Why do I want to talk about finances on my YouTube channel? Because I know a lot of black and brown people watch my YouTube channel, and I definitely want to educate the people, especially everything that I'm learning. I want to come back and share and educate, inspire, motivate, and just help you grow, because we don't know what we don't know, but we need to know it in order to grow. All right, so the last Finance Friday, I did put behind the paywall. Join the membership. It's only $3. One tier is $3. The other tier is $5. Join the membership. Support the channel. But I did go over FIRE and what that means. So I'll go over it again with you all because this will be free for a little bit. So FIRE stands for Financial Independence, Retire Early. It's basically a wealth strategy where you build multiple streams of income, invest consistently, keep debt low, grow your assets, and eventually you retire earlier than normal because investments, passive income, pay your bills, okay? So FIRE stands for Financial Independence, Retire Early. There's different types of financial independence, retire early mint plans. You got your lean FIRE, your fat FIRE, your coast FIRE, your barista FIRE, your baby FIRE. I'll go over those. So your lean FIRE is basically you retire with a smaller lifestyle. Your fat FIRE, you retire with luxury plus higher expenses. Your coast FIRE, you invest early. You invest enough early so it grows on autopilot. Your barista FIRE, let me make sure my chat is on. Y'all let me know where y'all viewing in from down below in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up. Please help and support the channel. Help me get into the algorithm. Okay, so boom, bada, boom, down. Barista FIRE is when you work part-time by choice. And baby FIRE is the early stage of building, okay? Now, I got my handy dandy notebook, y'all. It's about the bag. So we're going to talk about a couple principles. Principles of money that you need to know to master and become rich. Hello. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know what city and state you are viewing in from. So I said for the first principle, you definitely need to be aware. Awareness, like, is your foundation. You need to know the finances that's coming in and the finances that's going out. Look at your account, your bank accounts, any account that you have, brokerage accounts, bank accounts, individual retirement accounts. Look at all your accounts, savings accounts, high yield savings accounts. Look at all your accounts on a daily basis, every day, okay? Know what you owe and know who owe you. Know what's coming in, know what's going out. Know your overhead costs. If you got bills that you pay every month, you need to know how much you need for the month. It's just awareness. That's one of the first principles. Know your foundation. Like, awareness is your foundation. Money respects people who pay attention to it. Clock it. The second principle, spend less than you earn, okay? So cut out nonsense. Like if you don't have to, if you gamble, if you got a gamble problem, cut it out. Sports betting, that's really a bad habit. I'm against it. Cut it out. Any type of expense that you can get rid of, like if you eating out every day, try to cut back. Start cooking at home. Bring your lunch, pack your lunch if you're going to work versus spending, what, $15 a day on food, breakfast and lunch. Stuff like that you can cut out. That's kind of nonsense to me. Live below your means. And that, once you do that, once you cut out them expenses, like stop paying $5 for your coffee every morning. Once you cut that out, that's when you create a margin. And you'll be able to invest more and save more. All right? That's another principle. This third principle, and it's going to be the last one I'm talking about tonight. Understand the difference between good debt and bad debt. So you do have good debt and you have bad debt. Thank you so much, Preacher Ma'am. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure you let me know where you are viewing in from. And hit this video with a thumbs up. Please support the channel. If you like what I'm talking about, please join the membership because, look, y'all, we on our way to 100K. We on our way to wealth building. If you here on my channel, you are a wealth builder. You're trying to learn about wealth builder to leave behind a legacy. We can't take this money that we're going with us, but what we can do is grow it, get a trust situated, get life insurance policies in place in order to pass down that generation to generation to generation. And I literally just learned about trusts today, as far as like what the Rockefellers did, how they had money back there in the 1800s to where they still have money today. How did they do that? What's the method to their madness? Me, I'm learning methods. I'm learning systems, wealth building systems to pass it down. So when I leave, it can be passed down from generation to generation to generation. I don't want to leave my baby with a bunch of debt. I don't want to leave him with no plan. If I leave with a will, I leave with a trust. A trustee is going to make sure everything is in order. Everything that I wrote down, my plan that I have, is going to go by step by step by step. Everything I written down. Why? Because I wrote it down. That's what the trustee is going to make sure everything is done how I want it to be done. So if I want my baby to get $100,000 every year, if that's what it's going, if that's what I wrote down, the irrevocable trust, it can't be changed. I wrote what I wrote. It's called the waterfall method. And one of the best examples I can give you as far as wealth, like, that they keep in the family, it's so many examples, but Rothschilds and Rockefellers. And if you think about it, all the brands that we know, every single brand that we know is built off legacy. It's built off a last name. Do you need an example? I will give you some examples. Ferrari, that's somebody's last name. Mercedes-Benz, Benz is Carl Benz. That's the last name. Henry Ford, the car Ford, that's the last name. This is their legacy. This is what they left behind. Hilton, a last name. They left this behind. The Hiltons, is the family, they straight. Harley Davidson's last name left it behind. Versace, don't make me get into the luxury brands. Louis Vuitton, last name, left it behind for their family. Gucci, Burberry, Chanel, Versace, they left that behind. That's their last name. That's their legacy for their kids. All of those families are rich. We talk about legacy. We talk about impact. We talk about finances. It's Finance Friday. I got my handy dandy notebook. I hope y'all ready to take notes. Hope y'all ready to take notes. Hope y'all ready to grow. If you're uncomfortable talking about money, go ahead and get off. Don't come back until you're ready. Like, because we have to use money as a tool. No, money is not everything, but money can definitely be used as a tool, baby. It ain't shameful to want a little bit of money and to get out the struggle. Don't be shamed. Don't be shamed. Don't be shamed if you don't know none of the stuff that I'm talking about. Don't be shamed. We're here to learn and grow together. I will be your support system, your accountability partner. We can grow together. We can build together, brick by brick. Good debt, bad debt. Debt is not the enemy, okay? But ignorance is the enemy. Like, to stay stupid, to stay unknown, to think you know everything and you don't know nothing, that is the enemy. And it's ego. Ego for me stands for edging God out. Go pray, okay? Ask for guidance. Ask for the knowledge. Ask for the books to read, the patience to actually read the books. Because sometimes you can get bored reading books, but go get the knowledge. Pray for the knowledge, okay? We're going to die. We can't take none of this with us, but we can pass it down. So good debt, bad debt. Debt is not the enemy. Ignorance is. Good debt is when you borrow to buy something that makes you more money in the future, like starting a business, okay? So, the wealthy people do it the best. They buy, they borrow, they die. That's literally what wealthy people do. Buy, borrow, and die. It's literally like Monopoly. They buy and they hold it and they sell when they want to, when they know they're gonna get taxed, but they sell it when they want to, or they use that money to buy more assets. We're talking assets. We're talking property. We're talking ownership. So buy some land if you can. Buy a home if you can. Either or. Once you get your home, get to investment properties. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm telling you this because I've been studying financial literacy since September of this year. Studying wealthy people. Warren Buffett is one. Studying wealthy families. How do they pass down this money to their children and they keep it in their family? Rockefellers and Rothschilds. They left a blueprint behind. They left it behind. They talked about it in books. They bought libraries. They bought schools. Even the Vanderbilt got a school. They lost all their fortune. But I say all that to say, you got to go get the knowledge. Everything that I'm learning, I'm coming back and I'm spreading. Now, if you want more of this, then you got to do the research on your own. Good debt and bad debt. So, like I mentioned, you borrow to buy. So, let's just say you got a house. You got equity in that house because it appreciated. You're going to borrow against that. You're going to get a loan against your house to buy more assets. And those assets is going to pay out money to pay back that loan. Buy, borrow, die. That's literally what wealthy people do. You ain't got to be wealthy to do it. You could do it as well. Now, I just figured out, like, what my net worth is. Somebody asked me the other day, like, are you a millionaire? I don't know if they was being funny or they was being supportive. Either way, it's not really my problem to try to figure out. All I could do is focus on what I can control. No, I ain't a millionaire, but I'm 25% there. I'm in a better position than most people my age. I'm not saying that to flex. I'm just saying that because I just learned what my net worth is and what that looked like. With my assets and all that, I'm worth $232K. So 2030, yeah. Damn near. Somebody caught this. Damn near. $250,000. Just saying, you know. I'm not at the 225K, but I'm past it. 232K. So I'm doing really good as far as my assets and my net worth. Now, you could put together your net worth. It's basically everything you own minus everything you owe. And that will be your net worth, okay? So anybody could do that math. And if you can't do the math, put it in Google. Put it in Google. Put it in Google to figure out Google or Gemini or Siri or whoever, what's my net worth? And they'll help you figure it out, okay? All right. Now, my other video, I talked about my blueprint, my 15 ways to become a millionaire. Starting a scalable business, growing my personal brand, investing in the stock market, real estate investment, high income skill development, build multiple income streams, save and invest 20 to 40% of your paycheck, whatever you earning right now. Own appreciating assets like cars, stocks, businesses, Nothing that's a liability. Did I say cars? I didn't mean to. I meant to say homes, stocks, real estate, and businesses. So a liability is like a car because you know it go down every time you leave a lot. Okay, that's a depreciating asset. Unless you got like an old school. Unless you got an old school, that's a limited version. That's a classic. Somebody will pay a lot of money in the auction for that. You get what I'm saying? So boom. 10. I said use leverage wisely. Loans can grow your wealth. Just like I was talking about earlier, the wealthy people, they buy, they borrow, and they die. So they know how to use their leverage wisely. Loans can grow your wealth faster when used correctly, like mortgages, HELOCs, business credit, zero financing. And then I also talked about digital assets and templates, ebooks, stuff that you could sell, courses, media kits, all of that. Automate and outsource. Great knowledge, beautiful. Thank you so much. Please subscribe to the channel and hit the thumbs up button. Automate and outsource. Millionaires do not do everything on their own. They go pay somebody to do the stuff, okay? Build a millionaire network. Now that's when sometimes you gotta go out to get the help. You gotta go out to get the knowledge. You gotta get on the website. You gotta pay for the coaching. You gotta invest in yourself like your life depends on it, because it does. It does. There's just it's nothing. My mama don't know this stuff. I can't go to none of my family members and get what I need in order to get my goals. Somebody done wrote it in a book though. So I could read me a book. You get what I'm saying? Thank you so much for that donation. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Thank you so much. It's really appreciated. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Please join the membership. It's only $3 and the top tier is $5. So $3 and $5. I try to make it affordable for everybody. I know times is hard. Christmas time is coming up. But I want to say thank you so much. I see you. Thank you so much. Now, as far as building your millionaire network, link with those people who got the knowledge. Read the books. Listen to the podcast. Watch the YouTube channels. Somebody know what you're looking for, okay? Tax optimization. Millionaires, they do not pay a lot in taxes, y'all. Like, and they keep their money. They keep more money by using their LLC, their business write-off, their retirement accounts. Did you know you can buy a house with your IRA account? I just learned that the other day. Depreciation, smart tax planning. You save thousands by using business deductions correctly. And then the last one, as far as the 15 ways, my blueprint. Take big, calculated risks. Millionaires are not scared. They start the projects before they feel ready. Invest even when nervous. And they take big leaps on business ideas and they bet on themselves. Now, take the big risks, but don't be stupid. Like today, for instance, I had a Zoom call at 12 p.m. with a company, and it gave very scammy, but she was good at her job. She kept pushing and pushing and pushing to close the sale. She got a little frustrated though when I wasn't going. Like I wasn't going. I came to get the information to see, is it affordable? Is it not affordable? But I knew going in, it wasn't anything that I needed to do. Like, in order to get where I wanted to go, I don't need to pay a close $20,000 for them to supposedly guarantee me a spot, because that's not how that worked. I had did my research and I wasn't even going to do the call, but I was just like, you know what, let me just go ahead and do the call. Let me just see what they even offer for real, because I had wrote down 10 questions to see if I would be a good fit for them, if they were a good fit for me and my lifestyle, if their platform would help me grow. And verdict is no. And it was very scammy, because it wasn't really trying to help me or my personal brand. They wanted the money. They wanted a sale. They wanted my money. They was willing to put me in debt to get their money. Asking me what's my credit score. That was the biggest red flag. No business that's supposed to be, quote unquote, helping you build you up and put you in a predicament to where you can be on a platform. They're not supposed to try to put you in debt just to pay for their service. That was dead ass wrong. That was a dead giveaway. Like, we ain't going. But see, I'm so grateful for God, for my discernment. Like I can my discernment work when I listen to it. My intuition work when I listen to it. And I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful. So I say all that to say, you gonna take the big calculated risk, but it got to make sense. It gotta be legit. It can't be like scammy, because there's a lot of scams out there and you definitely gotta know the differences. Okay. Now, as far as these 50 principles, I'm gonna get into it when I write the rest of them down. But I only got to 3 of them because I got busy studying today. Today was my day off, so I did a bunch of studying. I took 2 business calls today. I didn't tell you about the second one that went really well, and I set up another call on December 1st because right now, this year is my foundation year, right? I'm definitely going to make a video with you all about my action boards. I don't call them vision boards anymore. I definitely call them action boards with my steps and my action plan and everything that I'm working towards, just to give you all some inspiration to make your own boards, because I do it every year. And if I skip a year, I come back and let y'all know I skipped a year, blah, 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 blah. But it's definitely on here on my YouTube channel. You can see me making my vision board with my niece in my condo. You can see me making my vision board that I just recently, because I made my action board this year late. And it's never too late to make one. So I'm definitely ready to make one for 2026 because my goals do change. Some of them I accomplish. Some of them I put off until I do the research, the necessary research I need to feel ready to start. Even though I have here on my notebook what millionaires do. They start even before they feel ready. With me, I want to try to start stuff before I feel ready. And sometimes I do start things before I feel ready. But sometimes I need to step back, reflect, and assess everything and get everything in order and plan and organize. Then I can execute, especially when I pray on it and I sleep on it. And I pray on it, I ask for that guidance, and I'm able to, when I put my mind to it, my full mind, my full attention to it, I'm able to execute. So I say all that to say, back to this upcoming meeting that I have December 1st. I'm really excited about that because I got a plan this time. Before I didn't have a plan. I just been putting it off. Procrastination is my best friend, but I ain't finna let her come in and smooth talk me. Go on, procrastination. Go on, procrastination. I'm after them M's for real. Like, and I'm a quarter of the way there. I got 76% more to go till I hit millionaire status as far as my net worth. We want to talk about it. We want to talk about numbers. So, and like I said, it's not a flex, but that is the trophy to me. That is what I'm working on to me. That is what I care about to me, and making sure I got stuff in order for my jet. That's it, for my baby, for Ace. And I'm building my legacy. My legacy gonna look different from yours, but I'm here to inspire. I'm here to make you think. Where's your critical thinking skills? What have we been distracted by that we haven't gotten stuff together? What do we need to plan? What goals do we need to make? What daily habits should we change? What therapy sessions do we need to start? Do we need counseling? Do we need coaching? Do we need mentorship? I'm just here to make you think. I done started a therapy. I done reached out to a mentor. I've reached out to another mentor. So you get what I'm saying? I'm here to build what I need to build. And that's on period. Nobody and nothing is going to stop me. And I just got to remember, and I want all y'all to remember, and I want all y'all to know, happy people not hating, and hating people are not happy. So if you hating, that just let me know you're not happy. Go get you some money. Sometimes that be the main thing that make people unhappy, make people ungrateful, make people want to end their life. They ain't got no money. So work on yourself. Pray, baby. Get you a plan. Hopefully you here to learn something and not spread no hate, because I'm spreading positivity, growth mindset, here to make you think about your future, about who you leaving it behind. Who are you leaving it behind to? I got a son. I'm leaving it behind. That's my legacy. Anything I birth, my ideas, anything that I water, I plant, I grow into, I inspire. That's my legacy. I done already helped women get their CDL. I've already inspired them to get their CDL. And they come back on my channel and they let me know I did that. That's my legacy. That's what I'm leaving behind. I help. I serve. Nobody could take that away from me. I done served 38 states. You welcome. Nobody can take that away from me. That's what I built. That's my story. What's yours? What are you leaving behind? Who are you helping? Who are you teaching? Who are you educating? Are you gatekeeping? You hating? You mad? You sad? Go get glad. Happy people aren't hating, and hating people not happy. You need some joy. So I hope you pray. I hope you find whatever, you need. You need peace, baby. You need peace. Now, as far as this fire, remember what I told you about. Financial independence, retire early. Me, personally, I get a lot of... I don't know if y'all watched the last video, but I was like, it's not me, it's the people. It ain't me, it's the people. It's really not me, it's the people. So I'm ready to retire a little early and start working for myself. Like, I just came to that realization. I'm pretty, I got my shit together. My attitude is funky, but I can be prissy because I got money. So it's like, that's a little bit too much for people, because I say what I want, but I say whatever I want, but I mean what I say. My truth is so direct. You either like me or you don't. It's not really no in between. So I'm ready at this point to work for myself, In the meantime, I'm definitely, my employer is basically my investor into my dream. And my dream is to retire a little early. I'm 32 right now. I'll be done with the work first by 37. That is a goal that I am like reaching. Like, it's no ifs, ands, or but about it, because it's not me, it's the people. I can't control the people. But what I can control is how I move, the skills that I learn, the income that I bring in, what I save, what I invest, what I teach, what I bring, what I affiliate, marketing. Like, it's so many different streams of money and avenues that I could do. I could control all that. What I do, what I put my energy into, my therapy, my healing, my growth, the way I speak, my speaking engagements, I can control all of that. And that's what I tend to focus on going forward these next 5 years. This year is my foundation year. So when I do put a action board together, I will share that openly and honestly with you all. Hopefully y'all can grow from this, learn something from this, be inspired, and motivate you all. Hello, hi. Thank you so much for being here. So this is Finance Friday. We went over the first 3 principles, and then we'll go over more principle next Finance Friday, okay? And just to run through the 3 principles I talked about. The first one is awareness. The second one is spend less than you earn. And the third one is understand the difference between good debt and bad debt, okay? So this is the beginning of it. Like I said, it's 50 to go through. So we'll definitely, when I write all of them down, we'll definitely go through more of them. I want to say thank you to all my supporters. Please make sure you join the membership. Hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. Finance Friday. I hope you learned something. I'm just going through my handy dandy notebook, because when I bring out this notebook, it's about the bag. Okay? So I hope you all enjoyed y'all Thanksgiving break, y'all weekend. I certainly did enjoy that time with my family. I definitely did nothing today, but everything I needed to do. Today was a productive day. I did my laundry. I took 2 business calls. I planned. And I just feel excited about the future. And I'm ready to see where this journey is going to take me next. Because I don't know. I don't know the how. I don't know the when. But that ain't none of my business. I just know we going to get there. I don't know how. I don't know when. But we're going to get there. Like, I'm convicted. It's up here. It's up here. It's nothing else. Baby, I'm over it. Like, I'm over it. So, this is it. Like, for real, for real. So, I talked to a couple of manufacturers today. So, yeah, y'all just be on the lookout for everything. I ain't gonna say too much. I'm just gonna show y'all. Some people gotta see it. Sometimes you gotta see it. Sometimes you gotta see it. I'm definitely that type of person. I gotta see it. So I done showed y'all already my home, my car. So, you know, now it's just taking that leap, taking that big calculated risk on me. That's all I got. I ain't got no more. What do you think? What do you know? Comment down below. This is the outro. I hope you enjoyed the show. Make sure you work hard and stay humble. Bye.